It's KD the One, and I'm back with another reaction video. We are here with a Omeezy video. Please check out the disclaimer before anything here happen. Alright.
I'm going to be texting a whole bunch of minors, but this is...
Alright, this is how we fucking start. So, like, I barely heard what he said. I know it says with minors. I'm looking at the Free Diddy Ave. Crazy. All Heart Diddy is crazy. Like, I wanna know what the fuck this nigga on, bro. How the fuck we starting a video like this, Omeezy, bro? How?
Everybody want to know, is the prank catchers fake? Well, I'm going to be the one that step up to the plate. I'm going to be the one that...
I don't think no one's asking if the preg catchers is fake, bro. It's rather you me and one or two preg catchers. You're me and Gideon going to jail instantly, and that's it. Can't do nothing about it. Or you're going to sit here and meet the New York niggas who throw hands with predators, and you're going to get your ass beat. No matter what, you're going to be shown as a prez. So, are y'all sitting here asking these dumbass questions?
Text a whole bunch of minors.
Basically, wherever I'm at, I'm going to be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder.
I'm supposed to be in prison, right?
Ooh, I remember that. I remember that other nigga. That other nigga had to go. Now, the main reason I was making a video on this, cause bruh, the slander that us content creators been making. Small YouTubers will do anything for clout, bruh. I'm a small YouTuber. I don't know about this nigga being a small YouTuber. If this is the shit that he do, my guy. I love Diddy Ave is crazy.
I should not be walking these streets. Today is day 5 of texting minors every day until I meet Gideon.
Whenever I used to go to job interviews, I no longer do because, you know, this is the...
Okay. I want to continue. I'm just like kind of cold. Like, he shouldn't be walking these streets. What did you do, my boy? What did you do?
Employed News Network. My mom used to tell me something: stand out, be different, don't blend in with the crowd. I took that as wear a different tie, have a different haircut, put on a suit while everybody might have on a polo. These new and up and coming content creators, though, aren't doing these things with their clothing. They're doing it in a whole different level. They understand that normal doesn't get attention. Safe isn't what people want to see, and normal is just normal. So they decide to go bigger, more extreme, push the concepts further, and it starts as this creative experimentation, trying to find an audience, but ultimately it leads to chasing this shock value identity, pushing these different boundaries, crossing lines, and even dabbling into illegal activities for the hopes that they are able to see a silver plaque and a couple of dollars from YouTube. These two creators aren't random. They are the byproduct of a system that is broken, because these content creators are doing whatever it takes to...
Hey, bro, can someone put in the comments what happened to Johnny Somali? I know he's arrested, or he was arrested, but did the U.S. ever get him back? Like, are we just saying fuck Johnny Somali out here?
Get famous. If you're new to this and you want to be true to this, please hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the channel. Each subscription that you add tames me from being one of these extreme content creators. Not that I'm gonna text minors, but I might just start streaming and recording videos butt naked. Now, back into the video. Now, Lil Will, or...
Omeezy, bro. Omeezy. Yo, it's just this whole beginning of this video. What you want, my guy? What you want?
Will Touch Grass is not a content creator that is unfamiliar to me. He started off by making these TikTok videos claiming that these 3 hoods in Chicago were soft, or these X amount of gangs in this area were soft, etc., etc.
Top 3 softest hoods in Chicago. Number 1, Bloodhound. Bloodhound's hella soft. Next time you go to Chicago, you want to go straight to the Bloodhound area. You want to go over there looking at everybody crazy, snatching everybody's chain. They ain't gonna do nothing. They all soft.
So he's always been one to press buttons, because obviously these things antagonize different people and got them him riled up about the content that he was making. I take it all the way back to his beginnings to let you know that this is a shift from what we usually know. Most content creators turn into outrage creators. They start off by making their simple 2K or gaming videos and then transition into, I'm gonna say something outrageous because I need to get noticed. This generation, this era starts off as outrage content creators. But the problem is that there has to be some sort of escalation, because when Lil Will's claiming of these Chicago hoods gets tired and soft, he decides to go the extreme next route and contact minors in order to get attention.
I could be going forever, bro, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. I'm going to be meeting up with minors. I'm going to be texting minors, and I'm just going to...
Like, there's a part of my mind that can understand that this could be like 100% satire. This could be a nigga not doing shit. He's just sitting in his room saying he's doing these things or saying these things, and like, the problem is y'all feeding into it. I'm still on the fact that y'all like this type of content. This is the type of content that y'all niggas be like award. Like, y'all don't know how much control y'all niggas really have over like who's famous and who's not until like y'all stop watching a person altogether. If y'all sit here and ignore the fuck out of him, constantly mass report him, constantly, he would not be here right now. He would not have nothing to do. And you could say, oh, he'll probably just go on a different platform to sit here and still do the same shit. Some niggas don't. Some niggas do not take it that far. And if he do, just do the same thing you did there on this platform. Like, I don't know. It's just, why do we constantly make people like this famous? I even say Scam Likely. I watched some of his videos and I thought old dude was funny. It wasn't until like I started like looking up, this nigga actually sick. This nigga actually started doing some dumb shit. That all the shit in his videos was real. That's crazy. Like, you would think that niggas still sit here and like know that half of this shit is a facade, half of this shit is fake. But some of these niggas be treating this shit like real life.
Be trying to see if catching a predator is real.
This isn't just one video. He has decided to dedicate his entire channel to creating this content in which he meets up with minors in an attempt to expose/meet Jidion. The goal of his channel isn't about accuracy. It's not about audience building. It's not about brandability or any of that. The goal is reaction. These ideas are built off of shock first and foremost, and then they attach his name to bigger creators so that ultimately he can get bigger buzz and bigger motion. You see, he's not really exposing anything through experimentation. He's just inserting himself into a situation that's already trending. But what I don't think that this young man understands is that the cost of trying to get attention of this way is way more expensive than he can even imagine. Now, eventually he does get in contact with Jidion, or Jidion sees this content and reacts to it.
Oh my God, this dude hooked on the clout drug. Say he blows up, man. He is right now. But he's blowing up for all the wrong reasons, bro. Everybody's just gonna look at him as a dude that pretended to be a PDF.
Hey, you finally caught it. Finally caught what you needed. But Jidion goes on to condemn these actions, saying that they're stupid. This is just somebody going far for attention. This isn't any sort of real critique. This is crazy. All these different things about the content being made. And the sad thing is, just like that, the 15 seconds is up, but the lasting effects are forever. Sure, he went viral, and sure, a lot of commentary channels are making videos about him. People are having their think pieces about him, etc., etc. But at the cost of never being able to control your image again and never having people wanting to associate with you again, I don't think it's worth it. And the only thing that you can do from here is escalate up. That means keep going into the toxicity, keep going into the extreme nature, and just do something that is even more extreme than talking to minors. And trust me, you don't actually want to see it. But it's sad to say that he's not the only one that thinks that this is the way to garner some sort of attention or success.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically wherever I'm at, I'm going to be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder. So after about 20 minutes of scrolling, I had to settle for something. I mean, of course she's not looking great right here because it's a mugshot, but I see potential.
This content creator is another example of somebody who pushed things way too far. Instead of going out there like a normal, regular person trying to find dates, well, I guess a great amount of people actually use online dating sites in order to find potential partners. Usually that's Tinder though, Bumble, Grindr, Black People Meet, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. He's using the registered offenders list, and yeah, that type of offender, in order to find people to date. Instead of him using Tinder, he's using Offender.
Like I said, during my time watching content like this, I thought it was fake. would literally have the mindset that there is no way a person would do some dumb shit like this in a right mind. But then looking into the research, looking into the deep dives, the fucking iceberg videos about this nigga, you start seeing like, okay, this isn't anything fake. There's real people trying this shit because of him. He did this shit until he got a disease. And he was still doing it. Like, there just gotta be a point where we just sit back and realize, oh yeah, some of these people really don't deserve the fame. Some of these people really don't need to be famous. Some of these people just need to be like off the internet altogether for real. But man, when I started looking into his videos, I think it was an Omeezy video that I recorded on a little while back on Scam Likely. Trust me, that nigga, he's as bad as it seems.
Get it? Tinder offender. Let's keep going. I think a lot of us who have been consuming the internet for X amount of years can obviously spot when stuff is fake and are skeptical when people do these things. Sure, you can say that you're going and meeting offenders. Sure, you can say that you're DMing children. But for the most part, we can criticize, but obviously brush off as fake. But this content creator, Scam Likely, that we were just talking about, actually takes it to the next level. They actually go on to start meeting these real life offenders.
Sexual assault of a child. This is her?
Yeah, this is her.
Oh. Really don't like redheads, but I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, that's my car. So cute. Thank you. It's cute like you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you look good today.
He assaulted a child. I want to know, like, why she have her hand out like that. Like, is she showing off her ring? She's married?
Are you here to buy a ring?
Yeah, I'm here to buy the ring.
Okay.
Now it's bigger than just lying on the internet. These people
I
are
was
actually
mad
doing what
confused.
could be harmful things IRL with these people who are offenders. I think what's even nastier, in my opinion, is that they are exposing these people to real life eyeballs and audiences who will then probably continuously harass them if they do see them IRL. Or if this person who was living a more private life that didn't want to be displayed like this, now they have to be subjected to online scrutiny because now this is on a platform with 1 million subscribers. These people aren't exposing anything. They're making content out of this. Because this is a monkey see, monkey do world, they're just encouraging the next generation and the next generation to continuously do what they are doing, pushing the line back slowly but surely.
That's why I said, like, there was a time where I realized this isn't fake no more. There was other people doing the same thing. Like, this nigga was on TikTok, I'm guessing, for a month when I started seeing him. And then I started seeing videos of people like trying to mimic the shit that he do. And again, like, that's when I had to stop. Like, I stopped with TikTok altogether, like consuming it. Most of the times I'm just sitting here like posting videos or doing shit like that on there. But man, he was probably one of the worst sides of TikTok. Like, him, Jack Doherty, and all them, they kind of fucked all that shit over. Like, now we got Kick, and it's about the same.
Purely into a world of us not understanding what is or isn't okay in order to become a creator. This is the same strategy, but just two different executions. One is using titles and thumbnails in order to create some sort of shock value. The other one is using these real life interactions with real life people in order to draw clicks and views. And so now it's less about the personality, but more about the shock. And when the shock becomes the content, the line doesn't matter anymore. I know a lot of people will say that, hey, this is just some sort of content. It's not real. It doesn't really matter. People shouldn't really be taking this seriously, but I have something to say about that. We've seen this before when we've brushed off these shock value content creators in the past. For the most part, we baked in some sort of excuse for them. Hey, this is content. It's not that serious. This is just an experiment. That's a good title.
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm on the side of let's stop making people like this famous. Because the second that we let someone pass with shit like this, then other people are going to start mimicking that. And that's the main reason why, like, I make a lot of informational videos on topics like this. It's really not all about content. Sometimes just being informed about the shit around you and being able to think upon that shit yourself is the best thing that YouTube giving us. So, like, when there's these small YouTube or small content creators who would do anything for a sub, who are acting like Rakai or shit like that, I feel like we should stand back and stop letting them get the fame, because all we gonna do is complain about it anyway.
It's a good thumbnail,
I
etc.
don't know, people love to
And
complain.
now we have content creators like a Jack Doherty.
Oh! No! 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 Holy fucking shit. Oh, Michael. I'm kidding, but like, my brother's gay. The fuck? I kissed 2 guys at once. How can I be homophobic? You don't know anything. You're just a woman.
You also get a creator like Mizzy, the person who entered people's homes.
Is this where the study group is? No. Wait, this is not where the study group is? Kids, man. Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry.
And you also get the potential future convict Johnny Somali. The problem is that
Who the fuck is going into people's houses as content, bro? Like, it's rather this nigga's in the best suburban neighborhood, or this nigga's like really just that dumb. Cause that nigga's gonna get shot one day. That nigga's gonna get. I don't wish nothing bad on anyone, and I hope that this nigga stop doing shit like that. But to walk into a nigga's house unprecedented, that's the quickest way to lose yourself. To lose yourself, who you are. That's dumb as fuck. Like I said, these are the people that y'all are making famous. These are the people that we choose to view. And if you're on my channel and you don't know any of these people, only person that sound familiar was Jack Doherty and Johnny Somali. Everybody else, I don't know. I don't know that fucking one nigga.
content isn't just what's being made anymore. If everything gets labeled as some sort of content, then nothing becomes off limits, and everyone is subjected to the harms of this extreme pushing the line culture that is needed in order to generate clicks and views. But you see, this is the part that gets ignored, and I'm talking about specifically from the perspective of a creator who thinks that this is a legitimate and viable path in order to become famous and successful in content creation. Once you push the envelope, you're gonna have to push it again. You're gonna go viral, you're gonna get addicted to the views, and you're gonna generate and accumulate an audience that is looking for you to be the spectacle. If you try to do some sort of revert, you'll see a droppage in views. You can't just step up out the gate as a content creator who spews hate speech, garners an audience who likes said hate speech, and then try to turn around and spin a positive message to them. That just doesn't work. There's only one direction here, and it's up. And you know what happens eventually when you get so high up? Eventually the shock is gonna wear off. The ideas are gonna run out, or something real will happen to you. That fall is coming. Think about Johnny Somali, somebody who's built his name and brand off of pushing these limits and these ideas as to what content is. He was doing these real world challenges, trying to see if there were real world consequences, and going to places and spaces that he knew would land him in hot water if he did it, but he did it anyway. And now that hot water is boiling as he faces real life jail time from Korea because he couldn't handle himself.
All right, so today's Johnny Somali court hearing just ended over in Seoul, South Korea. It was definitely not good for Johnny. Things went really bad because the prosecutor recommended 3 years in prison with labor.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you, my message isn't necessarily to these young creators that I mentioned before, because I think that they are so far gone, but this is to anybody in the future. What these guys are doing, and creators like them, is removing the lines as to what content actually is. Once the line is gone, you don't know where to go next, you don't know when to stop, you don't know up from down or left from right. The pattern just becomes the same. You do the content, you push the line further, you justify it, and then you have to deal with the consequences. But I'm pretty sure if you ask a creator like Vitali what the consequences are, it's something that you're not gonna wanna live with, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Sure, you might have a summer or two of outrageous success, outrageous fame, and people talking about you over and over.
Hey, bro, this is why I stay subscribed to people like Omeezy, Ty Boogie, people like them. They always got a good message for the people who are actually going through shit like this. If you're a content creator, don't think that like doing anything for content is the easiest way to go up, because that's not how most people get there. It's consistency. It's actually trying to grow and perfect the craft that you have. There's a lot of ways to do that. If you want people, or you want to see great examples of that, look at Ty Boogie. Please subscribe to Omeezy, because I'm not gonna lie, this was a great message. And for anybody who is trying to be in content creating, I feel like this is perfect. I feel like he always comes up with something perfect when it comes to creation. So shit, if you want more videos like this, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave the OG video in the description. You already know. And please, please sub to Omeezy. Say that you came from here, and send love his way. That's the only thing I want. Send any love his way, because this was an amazing message. Even for people who's not in content creating, I feel like I said, we should stop letting these people be famous. Y'all don't know how much control y'all niggas really have in it. But shit, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.